We start with breaking news first at 5. A shooting at Arapahoe High School in Centennial, sending 2 students to the hospital, one of them seriously hurt. Today's shooting raising the fears of parents, students, and an entire community. Thanks for staying with us tonight. I'm Deborah Takahara. And I'm Boris Sanchez. Just a heartbreaking scene for parents and students today. Here's the very latest on what we know. Police say the gunman is dead, apparently of a self-inflicted gunshot wound. 2 students were hurt, one with serious injuries, the other with minor injuries. And it appears the gunman had a specific target. Now, we have reporters covering this story from every angle. Greg Nieto and Justin Joseph with the stories of students and parents who went through what they call an unthinkable day. Mark Meredith is at a home where we believe the suspect lived. But we begin with Julie Hayden and our in-depth coverage from Arapahoe High School. Julie.
Well, you can see right now the front of the high school lined with the flashing lights of emergency vehicles. Earlier this afternoon, though, this intersection was packed with students and parents clinging to their cell phones, anxiously trying to find out if their children were safe.
We were just sitting in our history class and we heard 3 gunshots, and then our teacher just told us to get in the corner.
An Arapahoe High School student walked into the West Gymnasium area of the school about 12:30 this afternoon, armed with a shotgun.
It was clear that he was armed with a shotgun. He made no effort to hide it or conceal it. He carried it into the school as he entered the school.
The student was looking for a specific teacher and asked other kids where that teacher was.
Still a matter under investigation of what the relationship between the shooter and the teacher was.
What the sheriff calls a wise tactical move, the teacher fled, but the student continued moving through the school.
I heard 2 gunshots, and that's when the classroom kind of froze.
At some point, confronting 2 other students. One was shot and seriously wounded, the other minor injuries.
We all ran over to the corners like we were supposed to, and then we heard some more gunshots.
The school went into an immediate lockdown. Deputies rushed to the school, running inside as soon as they arrived, in what they call their active shooter response.
Within 20 minutes of the time of the report of the shooting, our deputies found the suspect dead inside the school. Currently, right now, it appears to us that shooter is dead as a result of a self-inflicted gunshot wound.
The sheriff says as far as they know, the student was acting alone. But for safety's sake, the school remained on lockdown. Officers slowly and methodically going through the school, making sure the classrooms were safe, and then escorting the kids out.
The cops shined a flashlight into the room, and they screamed police, and my teacher ran over and unlocked the door, and we all single filed out, and then I grabbed one of my friends, kept her head down, and we just ran out.
Anxious parents like Dana Lambeth clutched cell phones, waiting to hear from the kids still inside the school.
And there, my son's texting me right now.
What's he saying?
He's just praying.
Meanwhile, the bomb squad found at least one possible explosive device inside.
Initially, it was reported to me that it was a Molotov cocktail, but my bomb squad is working that, trying to identify it.
And other members of the bomb squad still inside the school trying to make sure there are no other explosive devices. Other investigators are going through trying to establish exactly what happened, and still other investigators will be looking into why. One other thing for the people who may live or travel through this area, you can see obviously a lot of emergency vehicles. These cars right here, well, they're being allowed to go through, so you can come northbound on University to Dry Creek, then you're going to be diverted. And the sheriff said obviously this investigation is going to take hours and hours here at the school tonight. He expects this whole intersection in this area to be closed down through most of the evening. At Arapahoe and University, that is in Dry Creek, Julie Hayden, Fox 31 Denver.